Sasso here from TGT Media, of course, at Fan Expo Canada 2013. We're joined today by the ever elusive but always awesome Paul Westover from, of course, WoodyAfterHours.com. How you doing today, Paul?
Good, I'm doing well.
I see that you're advertising other comics.
I advertise all the other comics, like the wonderful I Am Arg. I am also, this is Zombie Roomie's new shirt, because I don't like to promote my own stuff. I'm a whore for everybody else.
But you're still a nice guy either way. So.
That's right, that's what I'm told anyhow. Yeah.
Fan Expo, of course, this is a great large convention here. Besides, tabling with Andrew, what brings you here?
It's a networking thing. It's one of these ones where a lot of people come to it, and it's just fun to hang out with everybody. And Toronto's a really great place too. A little pricey, but it's a good, but the most amazing Korean barbecue, and it's worth that just to come up here. So, as I'm pouring other products, after 10 o'clock, $8, all you can eat. It is wonderful. And we have locations on Queen and Bloor. Yeah.
It's Canadian.
Who, by the way, has the most creepy ass face I've ever seen.
Usually does.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm totally going off
Yeah,
tangent here, but it's like, yeah, that's pretty scary. And you're naming roads after him? That's nuts.
Wow.
I'm the worst interviewer
No.
ever. Yeah, I'm tangent man.
Yeah, sorry. The question was, everyone has that one person that kind of inspired them down their path to what they're doing now. Who was that for you?
That is a good one. I don't know if it was necessarily a person, but as a kid, I love comics, I love, animation. So it was really, it was really easy for me to, now I can't talk. Take two. I love comics. I read them a ton when I was a kid. I wanted to be a comic book artist. In fact, when I started, after high school, I tried to break into the industry, which is that's impossible. So, and then I kind of went away from it a while, went into graphic design and everything, and I was like, I'm not really happy here. So I decided to come back to the world of comics. And fortunately, webcomics was, a thing then. So I was like, oh, I can get into this. And now I'm a reasonably unhappy artist.
Well, then you're going to really love the next question. Do you consider yourself successful?
No.
Say that again. Sorry.
No. I mean, and who does? I mean, you're always never satisfied with where you are. So there's always something else. And sometimes, I have to think about that because there are other artists that maybe not have as many opportunities or do as cool things that I get to do. So I try to remember that. But yeah, I think every artist thinks that they're an enormous failure and curled up in a corner with their whiskey. Yeah.
So does that mean that you haven't you haven't reached your goals?
No. Well, I think you're always setting new goals too. So it's a constant process to be better. I think the moment you become satisfied, you become stagnant, you become no good anymore. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then you already took the whole whiskey route that Andrew took for the failure.
Stole all my lines. That's feeding
Then what about the younger generation that are coming through here? They look to webcomics now, or they look to comics in general, I should say, or they look to sci-fi, horror, whatever other genre they're really passionate or interested about. How can they become inspirational?
To us, inspirational to us, or us inspirational to them?
Them inspirational in general.
Oh, them inspirational in general. That's a hard question. I'm not sure if I follow that actually.
Well, I guess the general concept is, obviously everyone has someone that they look up to.
Right.
So then the question is, those that they look up to, they're going to take bits and pieces from.
Right.
But then, how can they set themselves apart as inspiration?
Oh.
One of those
well, yeah, I get where you're going with that too. You grow as an artist, and you take from other artists, and eventually you find your own, place in the world, your own style like that. And that's when you're no longer, when you've hit a stage in your career where you've taken all that stuff and you start being your own artist. I guess that's when you hit the point where you start inspiring other people. So your commissions here, or was, sorry. It's all right. But that's about it. That was the worst answer in the world. Yeah, I'm terribly interviewed.
That's okay. we'll have to get you back on again for Woody After Hours and really go through that. Of course, that website is what again?
It is woodyafterhours.com. Yes.
And of course, you and Ben and yourself.
Yep. He writes, I draw. We have wonderful guests coming on. I think we just had Wonderella and Rumi from Go Get a Roomie. And yeah. And we're looking to have other people come on soon. And maybe. But yeah, it's a great comic. We enjoy it.
Paul, thanks so much for taking the time to do this. A pleasure having you back on the show, even though in a con format. And it's awesome to see you finally.
And it was nice to meet you again. Yep. Take care.